Live. Yes, we are. I can finally drink my coffee. Also, hello everyone watching on the replay. It is just us right now. I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoy the stream. I always see people commenting being like, hey, that talk at the start was just for us. So hello. Hi, Lydia. How are you, Gorge? I was thinking about your painting again last night. It really is so incredible. All right, let me let the divas know that we're live. I've been waiting an hour to drink this coffee, but I was only allowing myself to drink it when I came on live. How are we all feeling? Let me load up the YouTube chat. Let me load up Twitch chat. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Jaden. Hi, Jaden. How are you? All right, let me load up so I can see the YouTube divas. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I usually watch on YouTube. Well, welcome. Lydia, thank you for sending that. How are the girls? How are the girls doing? How are the girls doing? I had a crazy night last night. I had a crazy bonkers night last night. I went to the strip club with Harry, Average Harry. And before that, me, Lexi, Harry, Niren, and Liv were bar hopping. And surprisingly, I'm not hungover today. Surprisingly, I'm not hungover. And that is because I came home and I dined water for genuinely probably about 2 hours. Like, it was insane how much I was, like, dedicated to being, like I had a liquid IV. Like, I was really, hi, Carrie. I was really going into it being like, you know, tomorrow I'm going to be great. And it's like a perfect hangover because I'm not sick. I'm tired, but that's it. Which is why I have a coffee. And it's great. And I have 3 drinks right now. I'm excited about it. I have a liquid IV water. I have strong coffee, double shot coffee. And then I have a little Pepsi. Losing all my innocence in the backseat. But yeah, I promised that we were going to go live today, and I promised we're going to go live tomorrow, and I'm very excited. Please continue drinking water, please. I am! What do you mean? Also, why is my YouTube on my iPad not working? I'm like hitting flow state right now. I have an iPad here with the YouTube chat. I have my thing right here. I have the camera right here. I have my phone right here. What's my favorite liquid IV? Debrief the lives last night. First of all, I have the lemon and lime liquid IV in right now. Okay, I finally loaded up YouTube chat. Hello. Hello. My favorite kind of Pepsi? Pepsi's Pepsi. I loved the live streams last night. Oh my god, I had so much fun on fucking TikTok live, you guys. I was TikTok live battling people until I got banned. And it was so much fun. I get it. You know what, Jason Nash? I get it. It was fun as fuck. It was so much fun. Oh my god, Coda, thank you. I had so much fun. How'd you get banned? There was a vape. Einaber just dropped 14.5-hour compilation video on Colleen. Come on, December ad rates, Einaber. A 14-hour compilation? Is that true? He said, let me give y'all one last thing before the end of year ad rates are up. Good for him. Einaber equal trade. Also, I have a really exciting announcement, and I'm actually needing to post it right now. So let me post it really quickly. I don't know what my caption should be, but basically, I am able to announce today that I have it right here. Me and Lexi are doing a New Year's Eve live show. Not live as in a theater. We were going to do that, but we're doing it on YouTube instead. So everyone can be a part of it. And it is going to be chaotic. There's going to be drinking games. There's going to be a lot of special guests. It's going to be crazy, but I want to post about it. So I'm just checking this. New Year's Eve countdown to 2026 live show on YouTube starting at 10:30 p.m. EST, and we're gonna go through the New York New Year's Eve, which will be great because we have our London one. Like, we're gonna be in, UK. And then we get to do that one. Who knows about some of these guest recommendations? We've been talking with people. So I need to post it on Instagram right now. What should the caption be? We'll get into Nicki Minaj in a second. You are invited to mine and at Lexi Marie's. Have I even let people know I'm live yet? No, I haven't. Right? The Nicki Minaj shit is crazy. Her coming out to Super Bass with Erica Kirk. No worries. We are in the worst of times. We truly are in the worst of times. Like it can't get more bleak than this. It really can't get more bleak than this. It really can't. All right, at everyone live right now. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. All right. Okay, so I am now going to post this. Hello. I'm going to say you are formally invited to mine and at Lexi Marie's New Year's Eve countdown live show on my YouTube channel at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Countdown. Expect chaos, drinking games, and surprise guests. That should be good, right? You're formally invited to mine and at Lex. I need to turn this damn fan on. It's hot as fuck. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? You're formally invited to mine and at Lexi Marie's New Year's Eve 2026 countdown live show on my YouTube channel at 10:30 p.m. EST. Expect chaos, drinking games, and surprise guests. Okay, amazing. Let me tag her. I'm so excited to announce it. We're booking out an Airbnb for it. We're gonna be filming and all the rest. I'm really excited. I'm not gonna put a song because that's kind of annoying. Putting a song is kind of annoying. All right, let me post that on Instagram. Yeah, the Nicki Minaj stuff. I mean, did y'all see that Erica Kirk accidentally called one of the people on stage a grifter? She meant to say they were gifted, and she said grifter, and she went, well, you're not a grifter. Like, just like the biggest self-own ever. The biggest fucking self-own. Did this definitely tag Lexi? Yes, it did. All right. Wait, guys, could you do me a huge favor? If I comment the link to the Instagram post, can you just comment and be like, yay, or something like that? I want to build hype around it. Anything for you. You're too kind. I just pinned it there now. Just be like, yay. Oh, also we're gonna start with the Ethan Rat James Charles podcast. By the way, today, if anyone is wondering what our first topic is gonna be, it is going to be that. So finally we'll be able to hear it. All right, and who can say if you guys weren't on my TikTok last night or Instagram whenever I was doing these live streams, dude, it was so much fun. I was just calling people. I was kikiing. There was a girl from Canada. There was a guy there was a guy who was like, I hate gay people. It was a time. It genuinely was a time. You don't understand it. It was a movie. It was a fucking movie. And I was like, do you hate gay people? And I was like, do you not believe in gay people or something? And he went like this. And then I started twerking. Twerking. So I had a lot of fun last night. And then someone had the audacity to try send me a clip from it today. And I was like, do you think I want to see that? Like, Jesus Christ. That is not something that you should be sending me the next day. It honestly was so crazy. Oh my God, thank you guys so much for commenting. Who can say I love this poster. If I've been changed for the better. I'm obsessed with someone saying Pixar Queen. Lol. It was actually Photoshop, you little bitch. I wish I had TikTok right now. Honestly, it was a movie. It genuinely was a fucking movie. Who can say? Also, wait. Guys, I was talking today to the people at VidCon, and they were basically saying that they're doing feature creator based on like audience demand. No, I really want to go, and I don't want to have to ask Rosanna Pansino for another ticket again, because that was like really embarrassing and humbling. Can you do me a favor? And then we'll get into our topics. Can you please, I'll tag it. It's them announcing VidCon. Can you please, even if you have no intentions of going to VidCon, can you please be like, we want Adam McIntyre? Because they were literally like, well, unless we see demand. And I was like, oh, no worries. No fucking worries. Countdown is misspelled in the caption on Instagram. Of course it is. Like, of course it is. Countdown. Of course it is. Countdown. I literally don't know how I did that. I literally don't know how I did that. Okay, wait. I've pinned the VidCon thing. Please. They were like, unless we see like audience demand, and obviously the only way to do that is for people who are actually going to VidCon, but I assume a lot of you aren't going to VidCon, so just role play, would you? POV. POV, you're going to VidCon, okay? Just POV like you are a VidCon attendee. You are a VidCon attendee. I can't believe I spelled countdown wrong. Oh my god, I'm getting notifications. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, guys, this is so random. You know where I've been really fixated on and I like need to go? Vietnam. Anyone else on Vietnam TikTok? Anyone else on Vietnam TikTok? Oh my god, the scary part about you guys commenting on this VidCon thing is if they get like, if they believe that this is like people like people, where did these people come from? And then they're like, we're going to give you a meet and greet that lasts 5 hours, and then no one comes. Vietnam crickets about Vietnam. It looks beautiful. It looks really, the food there looks so good. Oh my god, love. Wait, can a couple other of you comment and be like, we want Adam McIntyre? We're American, girl. Well, we should go to Vietnam together. We should go to VidCon together. Vietnam together. Mucker Vietnam trip is happening. I also want to go to Thailand, because why does everyone I fucking know, why are they all in Thailand right now? Why do so many people I know, like, in my personal life, like, go to Thailand on, like, a 2-week vacation, and I genuinely have not seen them in about 7 months? They like, and also, I'm like, so many people that I know are traveling to Thailand all the time, and I'm like, where do people get money? Like, trips are so expensive. Is it just, like, cheaper to go to Thailand or something? Because why is every single motherfucker I know in Thailand right now? Where do people get money? Well, yes, that is the question that I want to ask. Every time I think of Vietnam, I think, I hate Vietnam. I forgot about that. Oh my god, thank you. I'm getting notified of people that were commenting. All right, okay, so yeah, the first thing that we're going to do, also, I don't know if anyone saw Ariana on SNL. Really good. Really, really, really good. Like, I hate SNL. I think it's so deeply unfunny, like painfully unfunny. I think SNL is one of the most unfunny things ever, and I don't know how it hasn't like ran its course, because the humor and fucking everything is just so terrible. However, that episode was good, and you know why it's good? Because Ariana is so funny. Like, Ariana is really, really, really funny. That's millennial yank humor. She really, really, really was. I hate when they do that bit so much. But the monologue, I always think the monologue is so fucking cringe. The monologue was really funny from Ariana last night. I really enjoyed it. I really, really, really enjoyed it. Okay, again, our first topic, let me pull it up, is going to be Ethan Rhett, the James Charles victim, going on Kayla Malik and Jacob Sartorius' podcast. Crazy sentence, by the way. Like, what the crazy, crazy, crazy sentence. All right, I have it all ready to go. Before we get in, let me just sense a vibe. What time is it for people? Where are we watching from? Are we smoking up? Are we drinking a water? What are we doing? What are we doing? Can we call him Good Ethan? That's funny. Smoking and playing Pokemon. What Pokemon? I wish I was more into Pokemon as a child. I'm playing Stardew Valley. Do you know I got really bored of that? And I don't know why. Hitting Depan, Irish Mucker. Hey! Eggs, bacon. Ghost Energy while crocheting. Is that a drink? Ghost Energy? That sounds so good for your body. As I say, opening a Pepsi, mind you. Biggest hypocrite in the entire fucking world. Oh, I meant to post on Instagram that I'm live. I need a drink. I need a Valium. 4 p.m. Chicago, waiting for pizza. Well, you know what, Chicago? I didn't appreciate your pizza. I don't appreciate your elbow. I do not appreciate your pizza, Chicago. I have a photo somewhere in my camera roll of me eating a deep dish pizza, and it was the only food that me and Kat were going to eat before our Chicago show, and we disliked it so fucking much that we just did the show on an empty stomach and drinking. No worries. No worries. I can show you the photo. Dude, that day was so crazy, the Chicago show, because I was so hungover that I was literally doing shots from the minibar before I even left for the venue to just keep momentum up. I don't know how I did that. This was the pizza. Don't love it. Just, I mean, thick, girl, thick, and it was on delivery as well. It just nah. I loved Lily Allen's performance on SNL. I loved Cher's one as well last night. DJ, play a Christmas song. I wanna be dancing all night long. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here. And that's the only thing I want this year. Love it. I prefer hand tossed. Like that. Did you like Chicago City? I liked Chicago. I didn't get to see much of it. The first time we did a show in February, it was way too cold, and I went outside maybe to get a coffee and then walk back into the hotel and just drank from the Red Bull that was in the mini fridge because it was way too cold. But whenever I went back in summer, I was just in such a bad mood that you could have put me in Disneyland and I would have been miserable. You know what I mean? So I would love to go back. I also saw X1 have announced a tour with Christy and Kelly from Dance Moms. Good luck, girls. New Jersey pizza and coffee is the best. See, coffee and pizza is like a crazy combo to me. That's a crazy combo. Deep dish is a totally different kind of pizza than New York style. It's like if a lasagna was a pizza. That's so good, actually. How do I get into the Discord? Sometimes the mods just post a link to it. Ow. Hello! I see Adam. Oh my god, someone's username is Subin. My man. Okay, we can pin that. Yeah, thank you, Lydia. And you know who else from Dance Moms? Abby Lee Miller. Do you know she's doing a show in Derry? Derry, where I'm from. I don't understand that. Why is Abby Lee Miller in Derry? I don't even go to Derry. Crazy. Someone said the Discord is lit. Okay. I'm going to post the Discord link. Okay. Whenever I put 18 plus and then the link, it looks a little bit suggestive. So I'm going to put it on here as well. All right. Okay. Oh my God, Lydia, not you being a mod on here as well. I need a drink. All right, the Discord is now pinned on both chats, so you should be able to join the Discord right now, and I can tell that people are joining because I got an unusual activity notification, which is normally when people join all at once, and I have to be like, I'm not being rated. It's okay. Sky already marked it as resolved. Y'all are on it. All right, are we ready to get into our first topic, which is Ethan Rat, the victim of James Charles, going on banging out with Kayla, Malik, and Jacob Sartorius. I did not know this podcast existed. How do these people know each other? I love Subin. That's my man. Eat it up, eat it up. Oh my god, this lady that we've been like following on TikTok as well, like she was doing K-pop all night. Like I thought she was gonna be playing like Jesus-y music, and she was like, eat at up, eat at. Like, what's your ETA and stuff? I was like, whoa, whoa. She was amazing. Not twinks like the live. Yeah, fair enough. We got any twinks in the chat? Eat it up, eat it up, eat at up, eat at. Did anyone see Jenny's performance at the MMA is what it's called, I think? Do we love or hate Jacob Sartorius? I have zero opinion of Jacob Sartorius. I have, like, zero opinion of Jacob Sartorius. Bear pride. What is that in relation to? Oh, it's a headache. Are they really? Who wanna rock with Jenny? All right, let's get into our first topic. Because we could yap all day. We could yap all day. Sorry, this is ridiculous. I suggest you don't fuck with my sis. Oh my god, Aubrey. I always love this photo of us. Is this New York? I think this was New York. Yeah, it was New York, right? Yeah. Eat at up, eat at. Chat, they're not dating. Did someone say that they were dating? All right, I used to be a twink in my 20s. Someone said. Not me. All right, let me load up my promo things. Eat it up, eat it up. What's your opinion on Hassan and his problematic past? That's so general. Like, that's so general. You know what I mean? Like, do you know how that reads? I, like, don't know how to respond to that. What I think of him and his problematic past? I don't know. Love a good twink. Okay, well, we need to get we need to get on to our conversation. All right, let's do it. Are we ready? Diva, are you going to talk about cat's eyes controversies like them saying the N-word? What is happening in chat right now? Eat at up, eat at. Adam, are you going to talk about Woody's problematic past? All right, we need to get into it. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay, everyone, this has been something that we have needed to get to for a couple days now, and has been on my radar, but basically, Ethan Rhett. Now, someone in chat suggested that we call him Good Ethan, because I think we're so used to, you know, Ethan with a negative connotation. So let's say Good Ethan moving forward, right? And shout out to the person in chat who said that, because I think that that's genius. And whenever I was saying Ethan, you know, my mind was going evil places as well. Scary, dark places. Trauma flash. But anyways, we will refer to him as Good Ethan. So he went on a podcast, and this podcast is Kayla Malik, who we know, we love, and Jacob Sartorius, who we know, and I don't really have an opinion on Jacob Sartorius. I didn't know Jacob Sartorius was still, you know, kicking it in the social media world. What was his song? He did a song, right? Sweatshirt or something. You could wear my... How does it go again? Sweatshirt. How's it go? How does the song go? You can wear my sweatshirt. You can wear my sweatshirt. Oh, how does it go? I'll always be your friend. You can wear my sweatshirt. What? I'll hold you till the end. Wow, I really have... I have no memory of that. I know that it's called Sweatshirt, but I have no memory of the beat at all. The beat. So, let's get into it. I can't believe they have a podcast. I also am really happy to see that Good Ethan, is continuing to be platformed by people. I really respect that people are continuing to talk about Ethan and his story, not enough people. So that's why I appreciate when people are doing it, because again, his story is being suppressed. People aren't taking it seriously as well. And I like this opportunity of being able to hear more directly from him. So I'm excited to see. I'm witnessing this live. Well, hello. Not Maddie B. Raps. My childhood friend used to love the fuck out of Maddie B. Raps, and I never got it. I was like, that's a child. She was also a child, but like, I'm like, this is so weird to me. Like, Maddie B. Raps, and what was his sister called? Sarah? See, like, I knew the lore because she was such a huge fan. Like, I could not know who Maddie B. Raps was. And my friend used to do covers on YouTube, right? And she would do these covers of songs, but she would always be like covered, and then like her name, the song by Maddie B. Raps. Like, I think in her head, like anytime she heard a song, it was like guaranteed, like written by Maddie B. Raps, like sang. There was genuinely a phase when she had a birthday party where she only played the Maddie B. Rap cover versions of songs, that I really do think that at a certain stage she started to think that maybe he was the only option for musicians out there. I don't know. God bless her. Charlotte, thank you so much. My cousin and I were obsessed with Maddie B. Raps. Anyone obsessed with Jacob Sartorius? Since we're going to be talking about Jacob Sartorius today, ringing any bells? Damn, people love Maddie B. Raps in the chat. Maddie B. Raps with my audience is turning into like another like Minecraft crossover. She has a touch of the... Well, yeah. Bells are ringing. MagCon. Ooh, I wanted the fuck out of Cameron Dallas. Ooh, I wanted Cameron Dallas bad. I wanted him bad, dude. That show, like Chasing Cameron... Goosebumps. Jacob wanted to be Maddie B. Oh shit. Do you remember when Cameron Dallas tried to do the Zayn hair strand? I wonder if I could actually find the photo of that, because I know exactly what you're talking about. Cameron Dallas hair strand. Yeah, it's already coming up. This is so mean. Zayn is so attractive. It's insane. He really is. Oh my God, we got to get back. Everyone, stop distracting me. Look what's happening. We're getting off topic. But yeah, I didn't know they had a podcast. I am intrigued to see what they're going to be asking and what their take is and stuff. I hope they're very supportive of Ethan, because again, this is kind of the first time I've seen Ethan really do like a proper interview that maybe isn't just like talking to a journalist. So anyways, let's get into it. Also, I do just want to say that if you're in London or the surrounding areas, I am doing a show March 21st. It is called 500,000 Opinions. I am so excited for it. The tickets are down below if you want to come. Thank you to everyone who got their tickets. People were messaging me being like, Santa's bringing them to me. And I went, you know what? I know that's right. And also, my Patreon is still 30% off using the code YouTubeMucker. You will immediately get access to me reacting to Shane's movie, me reacting to the Ruby Frankie documentary, Trisha's Broadway show, me reacting to Escape the Night Season 1, 2, and 3. We're currently doing 4, and also Beast Games Season 1. So, let's get into this, shall we? Let's do it. So, I will link the podcast down below in the re-upload. Go support the Bangin' Out podcast. Just want to watch this to figure out what they're talking about. Hold on, I want to speed it up a little bit. I can't believe they have a podcast together. How do these people know each other? Does anyone know how they actually know each other? Kayla Malik and Jacob Sartorius. Oh shit. It literally has just dawned on me as well, the personal connection with Kayla Malik and James Charles. I don't know why it took me that long. I mean, duh. We're talking about Kayla Malik, who Evan Johnson, who she spoke up against, went over and was canoodling with James Charles. And James Charles was keeping it all secret. Whoa, I completely forgot about okay, this adds a whole other level here. My mind was so focused on Ethan and Ethan's story that I completely forgot about the fact that Kayla has personal involvement with James Charles. You didn't realize it until now? I was so focused on Ethan that I completely forgot. So anyway, Miss Piggy looks fabulous. Her boa is blowing in the wind. Yes. Look at that. Fierce. I love it. All right. Let's get into this.
What is wrong with this dude? James Charles, you are the worst person. And everybody who said you're dragging it, you don't know.
Oh my God. Love it already. It's so funny. I literally was like, I wonder what their take's gonna be. You know what? Straight to the point. Ooh, what drinks are we working with here? Refresher-esque. Is that snus on top? God, what is these influencers' obsession with snus? And then I assume this is water or an alcoholic drink. Jacob, you only have one drink? I have 3 on the go right now. You need multiple drinks. Wow.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fuck you.
Bang it out.
Welcome back to the Bangin' Out podcast.
These shoes. Fierce. Fierce. I never heard of snus until Adam. I don't take snus.
We have a way.
Snus makes me feel like I'm going to pass out and throw up. I don't understand how people... Oh, great. Now my heart is racing at an uncontrollable rate and I feel terrible.
A more serious episode this week.
Taking a snus, sorry, last thing before we get into the serious. Taking a snus to me feels like when you drink too much caffeine and your body feels violently sick. Like, why would I want that? And people are like, oh, you've got to continue using it until you like it. I don't know about that.
We recently
She
got
does
the
look
chance to
gorge.
sit down and talk with Ethan Rhett, who recently came out on TikTok about his experience with James Charles when he was 14 years old and James was 20 years old. This is probably
14.
the most insane, like, messed up episode we've ever had.
I can confirm it was very crazy.
What age are these two? Jacob Sartorius. Do you think Jacob Sartorius is younger or older than me? Wow! We are literally days apart, brother! I'm the 30th of September. We're 2 days apart. Literally same year. That's my brother. Wait, that's low-key homie. These photos. That's crazy. Okay, and Kayla, what age are you? Kayla Malik, age. She's 20? Kayla Malik is 20? Holy fuck. She is so young. Jesus Christ, she has gone through so much. Holy fuck.
Crazy.
What age does that mean Evan Johnson is? Evan Johnson age. Evan Johnson, golfer. He's so irrelevant. Is that his name, Evan Johnson? What age is he? Evan Johnson, influencer, age. He was 20 at the time of his arrest. Damn, imagine being 20 years old and fucking your life up forever.
And we were
You made that decision.
very grateful to have him on the show.
Absolutely grateful, and
Enjoy the episode.
yeah.
How's it going,
Hi,
man?
Ethan.
Hi, how are y'all?
We're
Doing good.
doing good. Nice to meet you, man. Where are you calling in from?
I'm in Austin right now.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go, man. Well, thank you for joining us today.
of course.
I love where you calling in from today. We've got to bring that back. That is so radio show. Where are you listening from? Where are you calling in from? Adam's a Libra. Mm-hmm. I love that. Where are you calling in from today? Wait, guys, let's imagine you're calling into the radio. Where are we calling in from today? Miami. Love it.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to be on.
Yeah, obviously,
Oh God, don't tell me you're a Libra with a throwing up emoji. No worries.
for those that are watching, I'm sure pretty much everybody knows, you have come out on social media with a story about when you were younger. You're 20 years old now, right?
Yeah, no, I'm 20.
At the time, though,
Isn't it so crazy that he's still a minor? Like, he's actually still a minor. James did this to him when he was 14 years old, and he's still only 20 years old, mind you.
you are talking about when you were 14, right?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And you came out about a story about our arch nemesis, James Charles, and about some...
Wait, Jacob Sartorius hates him too. Oh my God, we're so up. This is great. These two are a key. I love it. I'm going to give a little subscribe. Love you two. Come on.
predatory behavior that he was showing, I guess. And I watched your videos, and first off, we're
Arch
very
nemesis
sorry,
is.
and
You don't hear many people saying arch nemesis these days. We got to bring that back. We've got to bring back. Where are you calling in from today? And also, arch nemesis.
for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's terrible.
It's
I know.
it's so like, especially when it's somebody with that much like influence and power to like
Jacob
it's obviously
Clocktorius.
horrible no matter like who it is to do something
Jacob Clocktorius is crazy.
like that, but it's almost like a whole different level when it is somebody like James.
Right.
And so yeah, I'm just like I want to say sorry. It's like it's so horrible and nobody deserves that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It's obviously something I didn't expect to happen, like how everything went down. But, you know, it's it happened. So
If you're cool
it's
with it, is it cool if we dive into the story a bit and really learn what happened for those
yeah,
listening?
no, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so when was the first time? So how did this all start? How did you even get in contact with James Charles?
So I was doing TikTok. I had one video that was popping off doing super well, and I guess that video reached his, his page.
Keep in mind, James Charles famously has said that he needs to stop using his For You page like a dating app. If 14-year-olds open the door, if 14-year-olds are in your recommend, I said this in my last video. I just don't think it's being focused enough that like algorithms show you what they think that you want to see based on what you engage with. James has been called out multiple times by underage people, and it's always this like him reaching out from them being on his For You page. What content is he engaging with that these are the only videos that are really coming up?
He liked that video and commented on it, and then he liked a lot of other videos. So I guess I would see, his name. But after that, we got in touch and we were communicating on social media, and then from there, it went from Snapchat once he said add me on Snap.
So was the
Again, I don't want to hear it. I am 23 years old, and I know social media. I know social media done. Snapchat is a whore app. It is hoary behavior. Snapchat. Out of any social media, Snapchat is the hoary one. Out of any social media platform, it will always be Snapchat that like creeps take it to because they love this idea of a disappearing message. You know what, bitch? Everything is for fucking real. You can't just hide everything.
the video that
And Kick, yeah. Don't get me started on Kick. No. You do not want to talk about Kick. Kick, crazy. There was another one as well. That and Discord. Well, Discord is, yeah. WhatsApp. WhatsApp is, I mean, to me, is just an app I use my family group chat on. Omegle. No, Omegle was a whole other fucking level. Omegle to me is like Habbo Hotel. You go there to be groomed, basically. It is such a scary, like, I know so many people in my personal life that like feel like or have been groomed on fucking Kick or like fucking Habbo Hotel. No worries.
blew up.
Telegram. That app is too scary for me to even try to learn how to use it.
Like a thirst trap on TikTok.
Yeah, it was kind of like a thirst trap. It was me shirtless, just lip sync.
So we're being told that James Charles has 14-year-old thirst traps. Now, don't get me wrong here. I'm not talking about 14-year-old thirst traps as in the video is 14 years old. I'm talking about thirst traps of 14-year-olds. And James reached out after that video. Uvu was crazy. Did you guys... We used to use Uvu with Colleen and also Periscope. Periscope was fun.
Singing something, just kind of trying to,
And he
look
DM'd
through.
you from there onto TikTok.
From a thirst trap video of a 14-year-old.
Yes, yeah. It was through Instagram. We started talking through Instagram, but we found each other on TikTok.
And you were 14.
I was 14.
And how
yes.
old was James at the time?
I think 21.
James, from what we're being told, if the timeline or whatever, was older than what Ethan is now when he reached out to Ethan when Ethan was 14. I also just, again, need to stress that it is bonkers that James Charles has people out there saying that he was reaching out to them and being sexual and weird to them when they were 14 years old, and he doesn't acknowledge it. To me, it's so crazy that someone would have that being said about them, and they're just kind of like, fine with it being out there. Guilty or unguilty, counting or not counting gun violence. So was it gun violence or gang violence? I think it was gang violence. I fucked that up. Damn. That would have been so funny if I got that correct. But anyways, it's just crazy to me. Like, that's something that you would shut down.
Maybe 20, 21.
Damn, man.
Did he ever ask
Much
your
so.
age within those first like initial messages?
Yes, not the first initial. We were going through a whole conversation first, and then that's when we got into my age. I told him I was still in high school.
Also, when you're talking to someone that's 14 years old, put yourself in the position, right, of messaging a 14-year-old. Now, for this context, let's imagine that they are a family member and this is a very friendly conversation about like dinner with the family or something like that, right? You know that a 14-year-old texts like a 14-year-old because you're talking to a child. I remember how I would text at 14 years old. Like, it's very easy to know when you're talking to someone that's really young, specifically if we're being told that James is having multiple conversations with him. That to me is crazy. That to me is crazy.
And
James
just
Charles is a fucking bag. Bag, yep.
started high school and everything else. And then my age, I didn't necessarily say I was 14 at first. I just said I was in high school. And
It's
then,
James's responsibility, by the way, from him having this platform, vetting people's ages. And I'm not talking about him being like, well, I guess I've got to, ask for everyone's ID. But like the person that you were reaching out to had an Instagram. Ethan had a TikTok following and was on famous birthdays at the time. We literally were told that Ethan was on famous birthdays at the time. What more do you need? What more do you need? I don't understand.
and that's when on through via Snap, that's when we started talking about how old I really was.
And once he was aware, so what was first off, like, what was like the topic of conversation? Just like, was it very friendly at first, or was it?
Yeah, it was super friendly. It was just a back and forth. Like I was like, oh my God, like what's up? Like I would never expected you to text me or anything like that. And from there, he was just like, yeah, it was a back and forth thing, kind of. He was asking me
There
about.
should be no back and forth thing, by the way. There should be no thing. You're a 21-year-old talking to a 14-year-old. I don't want to, this is one of the most simple things that we've ever covered. In every meaning of the way, this is inappropriate.
Me. He was asking me where I lived. And then he was asking me for how long I was doing social media and all that other stuff. I can't remember all the conversations.
And the fact he moved it to a different social media as well shows intention. IMO. Specifically that social media, by the way, being Snapchat.
Just because it was so long ago. But it was just kind of getting to know each other.
And then when it moved on to Snapchat, is that where it got like
Yeah, like super, super personal after that.
I just can't believe that, like, we are currently talking about this, but, like, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. He genuinely gets to post and not ever address this. Isn't that so crazy? Isn't it crazy the world we live in? It is really crazy the world that we live in. It is just... Oh my goodness.
yeah, I've heard that people go to Snapchat because it's like you send it and it deletes. So
Right.
Yeah. And all the videos that he had were sending me, like of him, not dressed. It was always on a timer.
Oh,
We're literally being told, by the way, that James Charles is sending nudes to a 14-year-old. That is literally what we're being told right now. Call me crazy, right? But in 2020, when we were covering, Shane and Jeffrey and everyone, Shane got, like, blacklisted. And I know he's back now, and, it's been a couple of years and people really don't care anymore, which is crazy. Maybe they will in a couple of years down the line whenever it resurfaces again, whatever. But, like, Shane, had to deal with consequences. But, like, James, the worst thing that Shane had done from a media standpoint that the media knew about was the getting himself off in front of the poster of a then 13-year-old Willow Smith. Horrible. Horrible. The worst thing that the media know that James Charles has done has been, from what we're being told, allegedly sending nudes to a 14-year-old. Like, actually engaging. But I'm like, Shane deserved everything he got. And if anything, it because it didn't last, shows that it has no real impact anyway. So probably should have been harder. But with James has never even got to that stage because the people around James rely on you remembering by sister. And he was in the right. He was in the right.
So when did that?
And again, there's an element here of, is it, in these two contexts, is Shane was doing this to an underage girl, a poster of an underage girl. James is directly engaging with a 14-year-old boy, but yet no one cares? No worries. And also, the person is speaking out. Like, the person is speaking out.
That start almost immediately after you got him on Snapchat?
Probably like 3 days after.
He was sending videos of him naked.
Yeah, and his
I really don't know what to say to you here. I truly do not know what to say to you here. May 2026 be the year that James Charles has to address properly the fact that out there is currently allegations from someone who was 14 years old of James sending them nudes. You know what I mean? Let's hope, right? Because it's just crazy.
bathroom. Like, I would wake up to it.
What the fuck?
Oh my. I'm sorry. That's awful.
Yeah, no, it's
And was he saying like, I don't even know. Like, what was, like, how did that even come about? Was he pressuring you to do the same thing as well?
it wasn't necessarily like the way he was saying things. He was being really smart about it.
And to be smart about messaging kids shows intention. And also that it is repeated, calculated, yes, behavior.
He was asking me to send, pictures of like me shirtless with my happy trail, because he says that he was like super into that stuff. And I always kind of had an excuse for it. I told him that I shaved, even though I didn't. I was just kind of, scared and like embarrassed because like
The concept of a child having to lie to you because they don't have a happy trail.
I had no hair like at the time.
Damn.
So I told him I shaved, and that's when he started being super aggressive. He told me that he doesn't like people that don't have hair on their body, so he told me not to do it again.
So he started to become controlling over what he like wanted you to do in that way.
Yeah, it's like he was kind of using he knew he knew what my intentions were with him, because I was.
And I have a question for the public. Y'all gave him the platform. We're not hearing that he's using that platform to message kids. Shouldn't there be some sort of repercussion?
Maybe I could have made a video with him or something. That was my whole idea. That was my whole plan. And so he was kind of using that to his advantage.
Yeah, he was using the power and fame that he had to like get something out of you, because obviously.
Oh my God, this is so crazy. Someone literally just tweeted me this. Remember I told you yesterday that Shane Dawson has filmed a TV show? Jacob Sartorius is in it! Of course he is. Of course he is. Oh, Jacob. This is Shane Dawson's TV show, which is called Cancelled, by the way. Don't want to give away too much, but let me say Jacob Sartorius is one of the funniest actors I've ever seen. I was blown away by his performance. Judging by the other fucking Shane movies, I'm sure we're in for a treat.
As a teenager in high school, when there's somebody that is so big and influential that like is texting you, it's like you feel special. And then it's so easy for them to take advantage of that. And like, he knows what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm sorry. It just kind of makes me like, my body kind of like hurt a little bit.
No, you're.
And also just want to clarify here that like, I am a firm believer, and obviously, obviously I am, you can't categorize victims and how they feel, but like, I can speak from personal experience, and it makes sense in the case of Ethan, good Ethan, that the older you get / closer in age to the person who did things to you, I truly believe that you get more angry. Ethan is now a year off from the ages he told us, a year off the age that James was when he did this to him when he was 14. Still, from what we're being told about the years, a year to go, right? And I just think that like the older you get, again, / closer in age, the more you're like, well, I would never do that. So, and it makes you more angry. And then you look at it from a perspective of like, oh, you were a child. Like you then start to like look at yourself as like, oh, well, no, I was actually a child, and like standing up for yourself. You know what I mean?
You're good.
100%.
I don't. How long did the Snapchat messages go on for?
I would say probably about maybe a month or a little under.
Dude, this is my first time hearing this. I honestly thought this was like, and it doesn't, regardless of the time, it doesn't make it better or worse. I genuinely thought this was like a 24-hour maximum thing. A month? Whoa, that is kind of like, you know why that's crazy to me? A month is like longer than like the amount of time I've like dated people. Like I've dated people for less than a month. I've been in a situationship that has lasted less than a month. Yeah. A month is crazy. A month is unbelievable, actually. A month is fucking unbelievable. I really did think this was like a 24-hour thing. Not that that makes it better or worse, regardless of the time. But I think you understand what I'm saying here. Why? I just don't understand this. I really don't understand this at all. I really don't.
For a month. It was a super quick kind of interaction that we had.
There's 12 months in a year, and we're to believe that James spent an entire one of those talking to a 14-year-old? What? Yeah, and within that duration of a month, James never properly found out his age? Right. I can't believe that it was a month.
But it all just happened really quick.
Did it fizzle out, or was there like some like situation that happened where it just all came to a close?
He was just kind of telling me he was going to that I'm closeted. He said that I'm closeted and that he was going to go and tell people I was closeted.
Why is he turning to threatening kids as well? You're not threatening them? Are you scared of something?
And then I haven't came out the closet yet.
So he was telling you that you were in the closet.
Yeah.
And had you ever told
Like,
him anything along those lines?
I never told him what my sexuality was ever.
Oh, wow.
And then yes, he was almost trying to use it as blackmail in a sense, like I'm going to tell people that you're DL and.
Yeah.
The concept of DL this, DL that, we're talking about a 14-year-old here. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Not that, like, you know, it's an issue, but, you know, it still was like, it was kind of a fucked up situation.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's people out there that are in the closet.
Ethan Klein should fund this lawsuit. Why would Ethan Klein fund a lawsuit against a man when he can fund a bunch more against women?
And there's nothing wrong with that. But the way that he's kind of projecting or telling you who you are without giving you the chance to, like, I don't know, had you guys even ever talked about sexuality?
No.
Exactly, yeah. So it's just...
This is so crazy that by this narrative, they hadn't even spoken about sexuality when all this was going on.
Seems like...
Or age, clearly.
He's kind of making people what he wants them to be.
I mean, yeah, that's absolutely what he does. That's why he's, from what I've heard, known to go after people that don't even necessarily swing that way.
Yeah. I think he has a history of that. I mean, you know, there's just so many, it's just crazy to me. Have you talked to anybody else? Because I know there's other people who have come out about the things that they've dealt with James. Have you talked to any of these other people who have experienced this too?
Well, when it first happened, I don't know. I think his name was Gage. Gage Gomez.
Oh my God, Gage Gomez. Throwback. Gage Gomez. Crazy throwback. Gage Gomez, also known as Coachella Boy. Here is Gage Gomez. I'm pretty sure I follow Gage. No, I don't. Well, this is not him. That is not him at all. Wait, how do I find Gage Gomez Instagram? Well, shout out to whoever that other one is. Wait, I don't know why he's not coming up. Oh, wait, here he is. Wait, that is his Instagram. Oh, no, it's not. I don't fucking know. Anyways, shout out to Coachella Boy. This is what it all started from. Here is Gage. Right here. Gage Gomez fan account. If any of you are interested in that.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He reached out to me, but
Wow.
they just kind of wanted me to be on like a video, and like I guess he had like an assistant or someone named Kat, and they were trying to just like get me to go and talk about my story.
Oh, so reaching out for the sake of trying to make content out of it rather than anything else. No worries. Never mind Gage Gomez. Never mind.
like via like video, but that's about all. We never really like talked about.
Was he underage or was that or what was his thing about Gage Gomez? I think it was that Gage was like, that was where Taddy was like, congratulations, you cracked yet another straight boys. And she goes, oh, what did she say? She says something really good. She's like, people's sexuality is not something for you to crack or something like that. How dare you? Straight boy this, straight boy, I love straight boy, I love straight boy. These are real people. When she turns into like the biggest ally of all time.
Like what he went through and what I went through.
For sure. I mean, there's so many out.
It's not an escape room or something. What is it? You can't crack somebody's sexuality like an escape room. God. She sat down in that chair, looked gorgeous, and said, I'm about to make history. Trust.
Allegations.
A lot.
A lot of people have over the last, probably 5 or I don't even know.
It takes so much to come out, like, about something like that, especially when it's about somebody who has such a following. And like when you come out with your story, and then it's like all of these people who are immediately just going to shut down what you're saying because they're naive.
Immediately, I was.
Thank you so much to everyone subscribing, by the way. Jesus. I never really acknowledge it. I know it's still up here, but I really fucking appreciate everyone
I was
subscribing.
getting death threats. I was getting pictures of my house sent to me, my address, my family's names. My family was getting messages. My dad was getting emails.
I'm also like, who's doing that? What is the demographic of people that are getting off on threatening the life of someone who's speaking up about, is it deranged fans? Is it an insider? Is it...
Wow.
I just didn't want to, ruin my family's life because of something I did. I kind of regret it.
Because of what he did? This is crazy. This is exactly what these people rely on. He just said, I didn't want to ruin my family's life based on something I did. You didn't do anything. You were a 14-year-old. You didn't do anything. You were a 14-year-old. I mean, point blank period. There is no argument there. There isn't an argument that's not against James here. There's not an argument against him in any way, actually, here.
Did it immediately and kind of just, I don't know.
Which
I was in
is
bed.
so unfair that you attempting to speak out of your story about your story and what you went through resulted in you almost feeling like, oh shit, did I do something wrong? Like, why are people mad at me now? When all you're doing is telling your truth and sharing light of how horrible of a person this is, and what they did is just literally wrong and fucked up. Like,
You also shouldn't immediately jump to silencing a victim just because you like the person they're speaking out against. That's a cult.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was in bed for probably like a week, just scared. Like I didn't even know if I could go outside. I didn't know what to do.
And you
She's not right.
first came out about this story years ago, right? And I saw something online that's a lot of people have your back online, of course. And they're saying, why didn't we pay attention when this first came out years ago,
Yeah.
And low-key, why aren't y'all now? Just because we're currently talking about it in the now doesn't mean that people are caring about this. Keep in mind, we have a very skewed perception of the internet. We are not the entire internet right here. You know what is people caring about something? How many people were talking about Jeffree Star in 2020? Shane Dawson in 2020. When you have the Smith family talking about it, when you have it in mainstream, that's when people are talking about it. This is just niche communities talking about it, which pisses me the fuck off.
How does that make you feel now that people are actually, millions of people have seen your video and they're really listening?
And don't get me wrong, I'm glad that at least we're getting a little bit stepping up, but I just think it's ridiculous that like we're talking about like a child victim here and like one of the biggest influencers of all time, and like it's just kind of it's relatively going under the radar.
To your story.
That's great. Like I'm seeing a lot more positive than hate. Like it's probably
Good.
the
There
reason
should
why
be
I'm
no
still
hate.
going. Like it's making me very, very happy.
There should be no hate.
Yeah,
I
it's like,
always like just thank everybody, I
it's
really do appreciate
validation
it.
to what you went through. Like,
Yeah.
Bang it out.
Whoa! Jesus Christ, that was fucking scary as hell. I think I actually jumped. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. That was scary. Well, congratulations, y'all, on being sponsored, but I am not.
find and instantly book a top-rated find and
Or deleting the comments, filtering them. Just it's been a lot of people actually I've seen.
Yeah.
And I've said that.
And I think James does this every time he's dealing with, controversy. Like when Kayla shared her story and, you know, it was massively viral online. You know, James was under a lot of heat like he is right now. And I think in moments like this, I think he always has a team of people that are trying to just silence everybody.
It's also something important to note here. I don't know why my voice went so high. It's also important to note here. That was really funny, actually. Me. It's also important to note that there are people that have the funds. I'm not saying James is doing this. I'm not accusing him. But there are people with the ability to have so much passive income that they can literally hire someone to moderate, delete, filter comments if they're not bored enough or have time and can do it themselves. You know what I mean? And keep in mind, a manipulated comment section will always change the public's opinion. And that's why this works. Like, if I open, I had a conversation with this actually a couple days ago with another creator who I really like. And we were talking about the fact that this phenomenon, like, if someone clicks on a video about me, right? We'll just use the example so I'm not throwing anyone else under the bus here. Say it's like a H3 video, right? And they're like, we want to kill Adam McIntyre. If you click on the comments and the comments are like, all like, Adam's a rat, we hate Adam, blah, blah, Adam's the worst, whatever. Yes. You're going to subconsciously understand that the general public, the majority, are against Adam. Therefore, it will sway, oh, okay, so that's the right take. Versus if that comment section was filled with, you guys took it too far, you guys are snarkers, you guys are the worst, people will then be like, you know what, that is quite far. So people do hire people. I'm not saying James does this. I'm aware of people that I have experienced who have literally hired people to filter comment sections because, again, it is the best form of image cleaning that you can do ever.
But
yeah, it's blocking and filtering comments and then sending bot comments into people's videos who are talking about it and shedding light. And those comments are going to be supportive of James. Like, it's all bot comments. And it's so not fair because this is a situation where real people are affected. Like, I mean, talking right now, like, it's sad. Like, it makes me sad. Like, it makes me want to cry seeing how much this, like, affects you. And it's not fair that he's only worried about himself right now. And he did
his biggest concern in a moment, like being called out by a child, basically, being about how to silence it rather than address it or just go away is crazy.
Shit, and he was only worried about his reputation. He still only is worried about his reputation, and he's still doing the exact same shit to this day, 6 years later.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think James is still acting like this?
There's no saying. I mean, I feel like someone that does something like this, you know, like, you don't just stop. You know, like, there's got to be something like chemically wrong in your brain,
right,
to do that. So I don't want to say he is still doing it, but I also, you know, I don't know.
Slippery slope answering that there, because you know that people rely on their victims like slipping up on their wording as a way of silencing them. So I'm glad that Ethan seemed to be a little bit kind of, you know, PR there, because again, people who are the perpetrators rely on their victims like not being that savvy media wise, and that's why if there's a single thing they can like sue for, they will sue for.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Let me just.
No, if you ask me if James Charles is still doing this, you might get a stronger answer.
Say it. Someone did come out. Okay.
Yeah. How did this all affect you?
Like mentally, physically, emotionally.
I guess everything.
The first like year of everything, like when I first came out, I was
huge fucking shout out to Kayla and Jacob, by the way, because I mean, you know what feels good? People caring and people listening. And his comment section on TikTok has been really fucking irritating, of people being like, the same thing they were saying to Kayla, the same thing they say to me, the same, you know, where it's like, move on. And when someone just like listens, it means so much. That's why, like, I should reach out to him as well if he would ever want to talk.
I'm just completely different person. I didn't talk to anybody. I was angry all the time. I was mean to other people because I felt like insecure in a way. You know, I felt like I was feeling sorry for myself. And over time, as you know, time.
God, this makes me. I genuinely feel myself tearing up, because it's like, I can't imagine like I really cannot imagine going through that, and then the person who did it is able to like never have to address it. Like that that being silenced, that invalidating feeling. Like it really is terrible. It is unbelievably terrible. And I haven't gone through what he's gone through.
Went by, I started meeting some amazing people and some cool people, and it helped me a lot. And it helped me kind of get out of that wave that I was in. But yeah, I'm a lot happier now.
And again, pisses me the fuck off that we're hearing about a victim being like, how did I get over it, in a sense, dealing with it, and then James doesn't even have to talk about it. How has Ethan been fucked over twice?
100%.
That's good.
What would you say to other people who have been in your situation?
Don't make the mistake that I did.
This makes me say, I know exactly what he's going to say here. I know exactly what he's going to say, because he said this on a TikTok before where he's like, don't run and tell social media. And it pisses me off so much, not him saying it, it pisses me off so much that like we are in a world where someone is being asked, what would you do different? What would your advice be to someone who's going through this? And like, we're in a place where realistically the most helpful answer is don't talk about it. What the fuck? Like, the world is...
Don't stop fighting.
Oh, sorry. I swear to God, he did say that in a TikTok, though. He said in a TikTok, no, it looks like I just put fucking words in his mouth. He said on a TikTok where he was like, don't run and tell social media because no one will believe you. He said that, not me.
Go get the justice you need.
This is completely opposite of what I just told you that he said on TikTok, but I promise you he did say that on TikTok.
And just keep your head up, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to tell you that you're in the wrong and it's all your fault, but it's really not.
Absolutely.
Just, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. All right. Let me have a little chat with everyone. So, what happens now? Okay. So, let me TLDR it. So, Ethan comes out at 14 years old and tells us what happened to him. James Charles responds in a video, now deleted, saying there were 2 people that messaged me when they were underage, and when I found out their age, I stopped talking to them, which the a month timeline to me now doesn't make sense with his story. So let's say that James has loosely accepted responsibility for messaging underage kids. Now, what happens? What is the best case scenario right now? Because people come in to my chat all the time and they go, well, what do you want? What do you want? Right? And I know that when people are like, we want prison, people are going to be like, you're being so ridiculous, which I mean, we're not really. But so let's say that James has now deleted his acknowledgement of it. Ethan continues talking. If James was to publicly respond to it, I don't think he would ever deny it, because Ethan has shown us proof of calls and stuff like that. So would James come forward and say this isn't true and then lie? Or would he, if he was to acknowledge it, would he like legally have to turn himself in, or like go to prison, or like, you know? Because people are like, well, you know, James Charles should give closure and accountability. And I'm like, I completely agree with you. If James Charles was to do that, is that like an like, do you go to prison for that? Guys, I know he's never going to acknowledge it. In a world where James Charles confessed that this was true, does he go to prison or what? Or like, because it's been, time has passed in between, is there like a time frame, or like, no, they wouldn't give a fuck. Law enforcement would need to give a fuck, which they don't. Goodness, it is not a world built for people speaking up against people.
Not to backtrack at all, but I did have another question about the Snapchat. When he would send these, was he like 9 times out of 10 alone?
Yeah.
Jesus. I always think this about James. I always think he's like, his life is crazy to me. He can have all the money in the world, all the fame in the world, all the networking in the world, houses, traveling, whatever. But at the end of the day, he goes into that room and closes that door. No one's around. He's messaging kids. Is that what we're to believe? Like, how miserable and unfulfilled in your life are you? It's like almost seeking risk. Is his life so predictable and boring now that like this is the equivalent of like taking a risk? You know what I mean? Is he gonna get caught? Can he get the, the 14-year-old not to say anything? You know what I mean? Is that what we're dealing with right here? Because it kind of seems like it. If you have that amount of money, that amount of fame, that amount of ability to network with people and all the rest, and you still can't get a boyfriend, James, and I'm seeing a little bit, you're not looking in the right places, that's kind of crazy to me. Like, you don't even have people like wanting to date you by like using you for like money and stuff, because like you've said that you're desperate. He has said he's desperate. So if you're so desperate, why would you pack it up with the messaging of kids? We're done with that. Why wouldn't you start like dating people? And there's probably thousands of people that would date James Charles out there just to use him for like money or clout. If you're so desperate, that is the better case scenario. That is really the best case scenario. No shade. And if you still can't get anyone after all that, then truly you must be the worst person in the entire world. Like, really? He wants to have the power. Well. Oh.
Like mentally,
Yeah.
physically, happy or not, 100%.
That's good.
What would you say to other people who have been in your situation?
Don't make the mistake that I did. Don't stop fighting. Go get the justice you need. And just keep your head up, because there's going to be a lot of people.
Also, I don't think people should only validate victims whenever they've gone to court or like tried to get the person arrested or something like that. Because at its core, this person, so many of you are subscribing. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh my God, that distracted me as fuck. I like looked over and it's like, shout out to the 41 of y'all. Like these people go through this trauma essentially, and then to go through those avenues will be incredibly traumatic because it's reliving it again. So like, why would you only believe these people when they've been traumatized once and then they have to re-go through it again? That's weird. Victims shouldn't have to fight so much. It should be easy.
Tell you that you're in the wrong and it's all your fault, but it's really not.
Absolutely.
It's just, yeah.
Not to backtrack at all, but I did have another question about the Snapchat. When he would send these, was he like 9 times out of 10 alone?
Yeah. He was always alone we talked on the phone or anything.
Would he ever call you?
Yeah, he would Snapchat video me.
And what would happen?
Snapchat video. Sorry, that's an admission of guilt. I don't know a single person who Snapchat video calls. I didn't even know you could video call on Snapchat. I did get a notification today from Snapchat, and I'm not happy. I am not happy. I do not use Snapchat, and the main reason I use it, or the main reason I don't use Snapchat is because as I say, and I open it, and there's a selfie from last night. I do not use Snapchat to message people because I don't want to take a photo of my face. And I don't want to take a photo just like my surroundings. Why can't we text? I don't understand why people use Snapchat. I really don't. There's no need. There is no need to use Snapchat. I don't understand. I really don't. I do not understand the appeal of it at all. I don't understand the appeal. Maybe when like filters were like, funny and, whatever. Maybe then I could put like a dog filter on and like I look a little bit better and then like it's LOL. But if I do that now, that's weird. You know who uses the fuck out of Snapchat? My friend Kat. Jesus Christ. I open it and it's like she documents her entire day on there. And I love it. But that's just not for me.
His FaceTime calls, was it just him trying to be friendly and then turn into like sexual in a way?
The calls were never sexual. Like it was very friendly. He would talk about his day. He would talk about what he did.
This is so loserish. Why are you as a 21-year-old, why are you like having to talk to kids about your age?
He would talk about a video that he's gonna make, but nothing ever like sexual on the phone.
What the fuck? It's giving lonely man in LA. lonely mental.
It really is bonkers. It really is. It really is.
Mentally wrong man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he was always also pushing me to like fly up to LA.
Calling a 14-year-old to talk about your day. It honestly is crazy. It really is crazy. It really, 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 I just... I can't.
But like I couldn't. Like I can't fly.
So
by,
he would
like,
tell you that
14.
he wants you to fly out to LA and come stay with him?
Yeah.
What? What? You're telling a kid to fly out to LA for you? What was the end goal there? Was it just to talk about your day in person? This is so... It's getting worse and worse.
He said I actually remembers where it's come out to LA and stay with me. He said he'll book my flight.
Well, he knows that you're still in high school.
Well, he knows that you're 14 years old at the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is...
I actually like have no words.
Adam, read the person's chat. They said James Charles signed up to Hinge as a woman to text a straight guy. I'm pretty sure that was a thing years ago as well, where he was like showing up in like straight men's, like he had put his gender as like female.
What the fuck?
And the crazy thing is like, there's probably so many other people that have been in your situation
Yep.
that haven't come out about it yet. And
And that's scary. That is really scary to think about. And why would you? Oh my God, Forever Mariah, I love your channel. Go to channel. I love your shorts. They pop up all the time. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I love your channel. Crazy.
And I wanted to. I hope they do.
yeah,
You're inspiring.
Yeah, and like, it doesn't look very appealing for other people if there are other people to speak up, considering how hard the internet is making it for Ethan.
So many people like 100% to speak out about their stories, even if it's not about James, but stories in general of like horrible things. That's why what you're doing is so important. And I feel like you do know that like what you're doing is inspiring so many people to like not be scared to like say what happened to them. Like it's awful. And like, I mean, I've had my experience with James, not to this extent, but it's like, this is behavior I've even seen within this year
Wow.
of flying people out and the Instagram DMs and the FaceTimes and then it leading on to
Shit, yeah. Evan going out to LA. Dude, he really is so loser.
Snapchat and the sexual. It's like, it makes me sick.
yeah. I think also another thing
Dangle the idea that they're going to make content together over his head to fly him out to LA only to take advantage of him, allegedly, would be the scenario.
is like something that Kayla's experienced a lot is now every time that she talks about it, which is something that happened to her, everyone tells her she's dragging it.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's
Yeah, so I don't want you to ever, if
Yeah,
you ever, like, I don't want you to ever get those comments or to ever feel like you shouldn't talk about it or that you should,
Great point. Great point. I agree with her profusely here.
quote, move on because this is your story and there's no timeline on healing or when you feel like you're ready to even like move to a next chapter. Like this is such a horrible thing that happened and I just want you to know like not to listen to people if that happens because you're doing so much good by sharing your story.
I really appreciate that. That actually means a lot to me. So thank you.
Of course. I mean, it's horrible and it sucks because it almost makes you feel like, oh my God, maybe I'm just like, I'm doing too much. Maybe I should just move on from it. But it's not fair because it's your experience
Yeah.
and there's no timeline on healing. It doesn't, it could
Love
be
that point. Love that point.
3 years from now and you have a day where you're like, holy shit, that literally, it's like, I'm still thinking about that and that fucking sucks. And I want to go online and talk about it. Like, and that's fucking okay. Like that is perfectly okay to do.
Yeah. And I
Thank
think
you.
the internet does a good job of, I don't know, I think, you know, with something like this, Kayla and I were on the phone earlier today. I was walking into the gym and we were talking about that we were going to get to talk to you today. And I was just telling Kayla, I'm like, this is so ridiculous. Like James just it's like
Yeah.
if you wait around 6 to 8 months, there's going to be another, time that somebody's
Repeating cycle.
experienced what.
Yeah, it's there's so many elements about this where it's like this is a repeating thing with different people. And we're just to accept that this is normal. Again, a lot of people don't speak about when people speak up against James Knight because they've heard it all before. Isn't that crazy?
What he's doing. Like it's absolute.
I'll never forgive Tati for backing off. She knew he was a predator and then got all scared. She knew. It is interesting looking back that Tati issued that public apology to James and basically pushed everything onto Shane and Jeffree. Yeah. I have so many thoughts about Tati Westbrook. I think Tati Westbrook is a deeply... That's mean. I think Tati, What do I think of Tati? I really don't believe... Truthfully, if I'm being honest with you, when I look back, I don't believe that Shane and Jeffree were manipulating Tati. And I've made so many videos where I've said they manipulated Tati. But like a couple years out, being a little bit older, you know what, Tati? You had your own reasons for doing what you did. You had your own reasons. Yeah, dude, I could write a thesis 2 times a year on Bi Sister because both times my opinion will change. It is such a complex situation to me.
Absolutely insane. And as I'm saying that on the phone, I'm saying, James Charles' name. So many people in real life were agreeing with me. Like there was a guy driving his car by me and he goes, yes. Like, and then the lady in front of me hearing me on the phone turned around and was like, like in the real world, it like he can buy bot comments and he can, try to cover everything up. But I think in the real world, people that aren't like chronically online and defending people like this, realize that James Charles is not the guy you think he is. Mm-hmm. He like how many times is it gonna take?
And it's sad too because his audience, especially 6 years ago, was primarily people like we both now are 20. So, back then when I was 14, 15 in high school, like I was watching him and like that was his primary fan base.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a good point as well. His fan base is the audience that we have been shown that he is approaching in this manner. Right.
And it's just like, it's sick to think that like you use that as almost a way to encourage your fucked up mind. Like you have these thoughts, you have these the impulsiveness and the horrible ideas to do these things. And so you take advantage of the career you've made and the fan base you have. Yeah. And then like, you're like this happens. And it's so sad because you don't deserve that. Yeah. Like nobody fucking deserves that.
Yeah, no, it's gross. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I think another thing that's really rubs me the wrong way is that he makes content for kids. Like his content is fully geared towards kids. Like, oh, I'm going to taste test this drink from Starbucks or like playing with slime or things like that are more watched by younger people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's almost...
By the way, as someone who makes content, you're very aware of your audience demographic. I was aware of mine, and then again, doing meet and greets and shows and panels and all this shit, like you see your audience IRL, and my audience is exactly what my, like, analytics say. It's people, I mean, we're talking here youngest, like the 18-year-old bracket. And like my audience really goes from like 18 to realistically basing on tour, like I would say like 65 realistically is like my main demographic. I would say my biggest demographic. And again, I can list this to you because this is a job. I'm aware of my demographic. I knew my demographic. That's why I swear. That's why look this gorgeous my if I did really narrow down my audience, because we're all aware of our audience, I would say that it is a 25-year-old woman or a 25-year-old non-binary person. And I would say that like is, and we could go nicher, but blue hair, like septum piercing, tattoos on their arms. Like I could go really niche here because you know your audience. So James knows his audience.
going for that demographic.
And then to even be trying to find a potential quote partner off of TikTok and seeing
Stop
a thirst trap,
describing me.
it's like,
Yeah, that's so
not
crazy.
what you do, and it leaves me no words. That's not how you fucking do shit.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Mm-mm. It's
Yeah.
not at all.
It just makes you wonder, like, if, you know, it takes so much courage and strength to come out publicly and say,
I like the dynamic of this podcast. I've never seen it before, but I like the dynamic. I like the back and forth we have going on here. I really enjoy it, actually. Are you stereotyping your audience? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-litely I am.
your story like this, and Kayla knows what that's like too. And it just makes me think, like, how many more skeletons does James Charles have sitting in his closet?
Probably a lot, and that's why,
And is that why people don't speak out? Because they're scared of other things coming out?
you know, once again, like, it takes a lot of courage, and like, I think me and Jacob, I know we both are so proud
Yeah.
of coming out even 6 years later. Like, that, it's so hard, and
Yeah.
still sharing your story, like, it takes a lot, and not just letting him get away with it and sweep it under the rug and being like, hey, I want this to be out there, like, I want to tell my story.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to be done with his past, but his past isn't done with him.
Ooh, gags.
But
The reaction.
I'm not done yet, you know, until I feel like I've gone.
Good. James shouldn't be able to ignore this. James should not be able to run from this. Like, it may be the world we live in, but we are actively able to push against that, by the way.
What I deserve, and I'm not going to stop.
I got chills.
Yeah, that
I
was
actually got
powerful.
chills. That was really powerful.
Hell yeah. And keep going, keep sharing your story, and you know, don't back down, because I think that's the whole strategy of what he tries to do. Is
Yeah.
he tries to buy bot comments to make you second guess, is this actually good? Like, am I doing the right thing? And
I think if you're resorting to buying bot comments to defend yourself in a scandal and your job as an influencer, I think you should be a little bit concerned.
just don't let that get into your head. You know, it's your story, it's your truth, you experienced it, and you're helping people by doing it.
Yeah.
So keep going. And yeah, man,
Yeah,
thank you for doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, of course.
you're so inspiring to so many people, and I really hope that you go to bed with a smile, knowing that what you're doing is, I mean, you're putting yourself out there, and you're taking a risk of, you know, getting hate, and you're putting yourself out there to help other people, and that is just like truly such an amazing thing to do. And I'm so proud of you, and I know a lot of other victims of stuff like this are so proud of you, and this is just going to like inspire a lot of good. So thank you so much, and don't ever feel like the internet can scare you off, or that big numbers and big followers can scare you off, because your story is real, and there's people in this real world that genuinely are moved by what you're doing,
Yeah.
and we'll continue to look up to you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna cry. Wait.
No, like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, this means the world to me. It really does.
Thank you.
Oh,
No, thank you so much. Like, genuinely, you're very, very strong. And I'll be in contact in case you ever need somebody to talk to or anything.
Yeah.
And we'll be keeping up with you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all
Of
have
course.
a good day.
You too. Thank you.
man.
Thank
and
you.
yeah, keep sharing your story, man. You're awesome.
We've got your
Thank you.
back the whole way.
Yeah, if you ever need anything banging out,
First of all, shout out to Kayla and I was gonna say Evan, Jesus Christ. Kayla and Jacob, because they have a great dynamic and they were really great with this. Oh my god, Debbie Doubles! Holy shit. First of all, thank you for the donation. Also, I don't know if you guys are OGs, but Debbie Doubles is one of the first viewers that I remember the name of. Debbie Doubles has been here since 2020 when I was making videos and would always be in every live chat. Debbie Doubles, hey! How you doing? Long time no see. It's a great name. Yeah. Great job with this. I'm going to continue speaking out whenever Ethan speaks out, because I think that this should be something that people are talking about. And I'm just over the suppression of it, and it's just not right. I also want to clarify that if you're currently watching live, our Discord is, the mod Discord, is on YouTube pinned and Discord pinned and Twitch pinned if you want to join. They only keep it open during streams, so now's your time to join. Also, Muckers, thank you so much for watching the video. Shout out to Ethan, and yeah, I will see you in my next one, and goodbye. All right, everyone. Shout out to Debbie. Debbie, how are you? It's been so long. It's been so long. All right. Adam, go to the end of the podcast. What? There's more? I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to watch their entire podcast because, like, reacting to stuff like the entire pod. I know they like show more and stuff like that, but I would rather people go and watch. I've linked it. I don't want to watch the entire podcast. Did you hear about what happened to Kayla in Hawaii? I saw the videos and it was horrible. I really saw the videos and it was horrible. Adam, have you reached out to Ethan Klein or this one? All right. So now we are going to be, oh my God, I still have the SNL thing loaded up here. All right. I'm going to pee really quickly and then I will be right back. Okay. Okay. Let me put on some calming music for you. And then I'll be right back. Use this as your time, I guess, to subscribe to or join the Discord. Because this, like, it's only open. Piss on the flow. Piss on the flow. Piss on the flow. Piss on the flow. All right. Let me put some beautiful spa music on for you and I'll be right back. That is just not what I wanted. No worries. I want relaxing spa music. Come on. Is that so hard? I guess you guys are going to be... Hold on. Just typing copyright free music. This is so bleak. All right. 11 years ago, this song is called Let's Go. Do you know this is just exactly what every copyright-free song fucking sounds like to me? What about this one? All right. I will be right back. Beautiful song. What a beautiful song. All right. I am looking matte again in the face. I've powdered. I look matte again. Thank God. All right. How are we all feeling? So, this is giving the pre-queue waiting room to get a Black Friday sale. Do people still do Black Friday? I feel like everything on Black Friday sale is just still so expensive. Who's the guy next to the Ariana poster? Where's Ariana? Oh, Hyunjin? He's from Stray Kids. Sexy! 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 Thank you for subscribing. I don't think Black Friday's worth it. I did buy a broom. I bought a coffee machine too. Actually, no, I didn't. I bought that out of Black Friday. I actually bought it on Cyber Monday. Ooh, where's Felix? Lydia, I didn't know you like Felix. Right here. Right there. All right, okay. Madam Marble, flip it around. Wicked Witch. So, now I want to move on to Sexy Confident. First time catching a stream, always been a lurker until now. Well, welcome in. Thank you so much. Sexy Confident. All right, I'm just looking at my topics here on my little notepad. Oh shit. We need to do... I promised you I was going to react to... Remember yesterday we spoke about Captain Puffy, Kara, exposing Josh Elam? Remember Elam responded? So I want to get to that because I do not know what he... So basically, here's how good this was, right? So Captain Puffy, Kara dropped the Google Doc on Josh Elam exposing him while he was live. While he was live. Bear, I'm reading chat on both. Hyunjin, my love. So she dropped it while he was live, which is... I love it. I love it. So we are going to get to his reaction. I have not seen it yet. We were going to watch it yesterday, but we didn't get around to it. So...
I'm not ending.
This is the real life reaction of Josh Elam figuring out in real time that his ex, Captain Puffy, Kara, the Minecraft streamer, exposed his ass. And I just kind of love I love the idea of him being bamboozled. I love it. I fucking love it. Now, I have been told that apparently, allegedly, I have been told, allegedly, I don't know if this is true, that his chat was at like 100, 200, 300, and then spiked up into the thousands. Take that with a pinch of salt. Take that with a pinch of fucking salt. Which is why he stayed on live. And apparently his mods were stressing and stuff. So I can't wait to get into it. Adam, is your tummy ache any better? It's worse today because I did go out last night. Adam did a Trump impression. Take a shot, chat. Take a lovely shot. If you have a pen right now, this is when you take a hit. If you have a pen right now, I'm going to tell you to breathe in and breathe out. Go and grab the pen. Grab the pen. Grab the pen. They've never seen a pen so amazing. So amazing. Grab your pen. All right. Now I want you to take that pen and do a beautiful puffin. Now you better hold it for a second. And now you breathe out. They've never seen a hit of a vape. So amazing. I'm so sure that there are so many people, they've never seen so many people coughing right now. So amazing. They've never seen coughing so magnificent. My anxiety pen. Do you remember when Charlie D'Amelio got cancelled and she actually said that was what she had? My anxiety pen. Alexa vape mention. All right, okay, so let's get into the Captain Puffy, Kara, Josh Elam. Now, this is something I'm so fucking excited for because I love seeing a man panic. So, let's get into it. Let me load up my things. Penifer Lopez is crazy. I love when people like call their pen things. Benjamin. Penifer Lopez is one of the first ones I've ever heard. I really like that one. Anyone else have any? The big beautiful pen. They've never seen a pen so amazing. So amazing. Benjamin Steve. All right, I need to get into the topic. But keep them going. I'm going to be laughing at them. Okay, everyone. I said that I was going to do this yesterday, and trust, I have been waiting to cover it. But basically, if you haven't seen yesterday's stream or video, I was showing and going through the Google Doc that Captain Puffy, Kara, the huge streamer, had posted on her ex-boyfriend, Josh Elam, also a streamer in the LA world now, lives with Pokimane. There we go, like names if you do not know these people. And so anyways, she had dropped this huge Google Doc, huge. They've never seen a Google Doc so amazing. They've never seen a Google Doc so big, so many pages. And it was crazy. We read through it. It was insane. I don't want to summarize it because it feels insensitive to like summarize something that is so detailed and whatever, that I would go and read her Google Doc or go and watch the video, whatever you want to do. However, She dropped this when Josh Elam was live. When he was live, which is such a boss move. And I want to see his response. I don't think there's anything more perfect than dropping this while he would have been live, because so much of this is about, you know, streaming and stuff like this. So I am curious. I have so many questions. Number one, I'm curious as to what his immediate reaction is. I'm curious to whether his mods are going to be actively deleting things in chat. I'll be analyzing. I will be analyzing. Now, before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed, how the fuck are we at 92 already? If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And also, my London show on March 21st is on sale right now. I'm so excited to do it. It is going to be a hoot. And thank you so much to everyone who's let me know that they got tickets for Christmas or got them for someone for Christmas. Some people I know from Cyprus are coming over at Muckers. I'm so excited for it as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's so much fun. They've never had so much fun. And also my Patreon is still 30% off using the code YouTubeMucker. You will immediately get access to me reacting to Shane's movie, me reacting to the Ruby Frankie documentary, me reacting to Trisha's Broadway show, me reacting to Escape the Night Season 1, 2, and 3. We're currently doing 4, and also Beast Game Season 1, and a bunch of other things as well. But I want to get into this. I'm so curious as to what his reaction is going to be off the bat.
I'm not ending. I'm definitely not ending. Like, chat, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is something which I was assuming would happen at some point in the future. I was hoping we were never gonna have to do all of this, but it's fine. Like, none of this is something which I am afraid to acknowledge.
Huh? Bag. Everyone point and laugh. Bag. This is crazy. Your immediate response to it dropping being, I knew this day would come. How bad of a person are you? How bad of a person are you? I can't. I love everyone calling him a bag.
So yeah, unfortunately, it's just one of those things I'm gonna have to address. So.
Hello? Oh, he's British. The biggest crime of all. I'm kidding. Shout out to my Brits. Hope you get tickets to the London show. This is so crazy. Loser behavior. Yeah. One of these things I unfortunately have to address. Well, maybe you shouldn't have done it.
It's all good. It's fine.
Why is he trying to be reassured here? Why is he trying to be reassured?
I just didn't think I would need to address this, but it's fine.
But you just said that you knew that this day was coming. What is it, smarty pants?
Just obviously bad timing with the fact that
Bad timing? This is not on your terms.
This whole thing, but it's all good.
What?
That's fucking insane. That's literally fucking insane.
Her dropping this whenever he's live is
That's actually insane. This is honestly, guys, this is so upsetting because I'm not like I'm reading some of these comments and shit.
How is this his reaction? Genuinely, how is this his reaction? What?
It's just so unfair.
He is exactly who I thought he was. He is exactly who I thought he was. It's so unfair. Maybe you shouldn't have done it. It's giving Shane, get off. Get off live.
Psych, can you... Psych, hello? Hello, hello? Can you give me like 5-10 minutes? I just need to deal with something real quick.
Who's that? Who's Psych?
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Am I not hearing a voice?
Yeah, no, chat. It's because like this...
Oh, God. I mean, like, in this context, are we really going to be using, like, chat, like, talking to them as, like, chat? I just don't think that this is the moment to be doing a full, you know, well, chat, how do we feel about this? Chat, give me a donation down below.
This isn't even a... What's upsetting about this?
I think it's pretty clear what's upsetting about it is that you put her through this.
Isn't
that Pokemon's roommate? Oh, shit. Okay.
fact that like
What are the chats saying? Oh, Ellum, big hugs. Aww. And a bunch of like cutie emotes. Wow.
I can literally talk about this. This is I don't know if I want to talk about this right now or what
Talk about it then.
what I do.
This is really the best time she could have posted this. He was streaming with people. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. He still uses their dog for emotes. The ones that she said that he was neglecting.
But honestly, you know what, low-key though? Low-key, maybe this is a good thing.
What? In any way, how is it maybe a good thing? In every possible scenario that I'm trying to think of right now, how is an ex saying that you were basically putting them through hell and the worst person in scum and all like this? How is that maybe a good thing? I literally cannot see a scenario in which that is fundamentally a good thing.
Because this has been something which I've been so, like...
What?
I don't know. I've been so much I've been trying to fucking deal with for a long ass time.
You've been trying to deal with? He is trying to spin it. Hi, Aiden. Tell us when you're ready. W. This chat are
I mean,
weird.
I'm going to address all this shit.
He has that shit. Let me think of a lie face. Makes sense why he stopped appearing in Sidemen UK YouTube videos. Wait, you know what's so crazy? Do you guys know who I went to school with? And he's such a great guy. Like, he's such a great guy. He's in the Sidemen things. Heinz. He is such a great guy, guys. Like, he was so nice to me my entire time in school. Like, I never had the opportunity to ever say this, but I guess when Sidemen has came up now, Heinz, in an entire school and friend group that, like, would, like, pick on me and, like, call me slurs and, like, whatever. He was one of the few people that would always, like, stand up and, like, I would always, like, witness him, like, in between things. He's a good guy. And then I ran into him a couple of years later in Derry, and I didn't know he did YouTube. And obviously he's huge. And we were talking, and we both couldn't believe that we did YouTube, and this is how, like, we both ended up or whatever like that. But he's a great guy. Great guy. Great guy.
It's whether I address this right now or whether I wait. I can't decide. Because I'm ready to fucking rip the band-aid off on this shit.
I'm so obsessed with the constant teasing. Oh, Josh, please put us out of our misery.
we want to go there. We can. I've been waiting for this shit. I thought this is someday this shit would happen, but honestly, like.
But I thought you said you never thought this day would come.
Nah, because I don't want to get. Nah, because I'll be.
He's trying to take control of it here. I don't know if anyone's picking that up. When he's like, oh, like, if I'm ready. Girl, she did it. Rip off the Band-Aid. She ripped off the Band-Aid. I'm going to take a bubble bath. Do you know I would love a bath tonight? I have not had a bath. I have not had a bath in years. I haven't had a bath in so long. I should have a bath tonight. Guys, we should all have a bath tonight. Not together, but like in our own individual lives. Should we agree on that? Should we all have a bath tonight? It sounds so creepy. And you know what my favorite thing about my new apartment is? I live next door to a 24-hour place. I will be getting bubble bath. Go take a bubble bath. It's the best. You know the problem with baths, really quickly before I get into this? The reason that I don't want to take a bath in general is because I can never get it right. The water is either too hot that I'm sitting there sweating and I feel gross, or the water is at like a mildish temperature where I'm like, ugh. See, now the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, actually, I don't want a bath. That's just a lot of work. And it's like a lot of work for like, I just never get good results. You know what I mean? Get in halfway so you can adjust. It's a lot of work. I always feel awkward in baths, someone said. Baths and wine. If I wasn't outrageously hungover, that would sound ideal to me right now. Go sit in a hot tub. No worries. Where do you fucking... Oh, yeah, that's in the fucking second room. You know, have a fan nearby. Like, why would I make a hot bath just to put a fan on myself? This seems counterintuitive. I love Lush.
Real chat, I don't want to get fucking fried over some shit, which, like, some of this shit, which I'm reading, like, obviously, I'm, like, as I said 1,000 times this shit before, I'm not, like, a fucking, like, no one's an angel and shit. But to, like, do this...
Why is he literally, like, implying that, like, she has done something wrong by, like, exposing what he has done?
Is, like, so below the belt.
Hi. You said that you knew this day was coming.
Nah, I'm not getting cancelled. It's just...
Bingo! Keyword! I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. I'm not being cancelled. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Can we speed him up? Abso-fucking-lutely. I cannot believe that. I'm not being cancelled or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, why did you skip ahead? Let's put his ass in 1.75. We were at the...
On, like, our relationship. And it's very skewed in terms of, like, stuff. So I'm having to, like, right now, I'm just trying to figure out whether I talk about...
This is literally that Shane thing. Get off live! But again... He's probably so fucking egotistical that he's probably on live because more people are probably watching his stream right now. Let's talk it all out at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It might be best to go over it with someone before addressing it if you haven't already. What the fuck are... Like, why are these people babying?
About this now or whether I talk about this... What is this? Wait, what?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh. This is so strange. This to me is clout chasing at its finest. Things will work out. It's like a one-sided story that came out. I'm so confused. This is weird. Why are y'all babying a grown man? Aside from what was the word I was trying to say? Babying, Jesus, a grown man. My issue here is, like, this shows that he is, like, clout oriented. Because why are you going through this live? You know that it's bad. You know that you're, in your words, gonna be cancelled. Good thing that you're purposely trying to exploit the fact that more people are watching you right now.
Dude, I deadass don't know what to do about it. Whether I deal with this now or whether
I don't know if I can deal with this. Well, honey bunny, you have no choice. It's done. You're not in control anymore.
I don't know whether to deal with this now. Because, like, this shit just, like, isn't cool.
Isn't cool? What do you mean isn't cool? This is crazy.
I didn't even know this was even a thing.
What? Did he or did he not at the start of this be like, I knew this day was coming? But now he's saying that he is... What?
Wait, what?
Oh.
Like, this is just not fair, bro. Nah, bro, this is, like, fucking...
Not fair is crazy. Not fair is crazy.
Okay, I actually low-key just want to deal with this.
I feel like I'm being edged right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? White man when he has to deal with his own actions. Not cool.
I'm, like, genuinely, like, I'm fucking...
Your decision, not ours. Don't type a reply. These people are crazy.
I'm, like, genuinely, like, I'm
Deal later. They want a reaction. Don't rush it if you don't have
dude.
to. Oh, no, he's angry. Oh, no, he's angry.
No.
Yeah, I do want to clarify that this is on 1.75x speed.
You know what, this honestly, chat, I'm not even...
He's successfully rage baiting me.
I'm not even pissed. I'm not even... Like, some of the details here, I'll be so for real. No reality on stream. It's not about that, though. It's not about that. Like, it's because I want to...
You want to what?
I want to talk about it. Because, like, I want to just address this stuff. And then, by the way, just to clarify, like, I'm not even I'm not, like, annoyed. I'm not annoyed.
You just said you were angry.
I'm not, like, annoyed about anything, and I think overall this is probably a good thing. Because it means that like I can just rip off the band-aid with it, so it's fine.
You are not in control. She ripped the band-aids. Jesus Christ.
Like, it's all good, you know? Like, it's fine. Genuinely, bro, it's fine. It's one of those things that ultimately, like...
Is it fine? Is it fine, or are you stressed?
It's just whether I respond right now.
I'm speeding this motherfucker up even more. He literally is rage baiting me. Sorry, these people, time to rest. Don't feel pressured to respond. You streamed a lot today, so you're fine. Aren't you jet lagged? It'll flow under the bridge. Big deal. What the fuck? These people are weird. Gather your thoughts. I'd read through it and take time before respond. Please don't respond right now. Only address when you're ready and collected yourself. This is so weird. He's raging.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just, I think what it is, chat, is like, ultimately, the thing that sucks is that like, I don't know, I say just reading the comments because like, I don't know, like some people call me an incel and shit, I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm like, I'm a good person, dude.
The best person you ever know will remind you that they're a good person.
Like, it just isn't cool. Yeah, maybe turn chat off real quick.
Is he turning chat off?
No, we're just like, look guys, like, I'll reply to this properly.
People on X are so toxic. You got this.
Right, but ultimately, look,
You're good.
people in relationships are gonna...
That's so unfair. I hope everything's okay. I think you'll be fine. Just breathe. Who is his audience here?
make mistakes on either side, you know, again, you know, when there's a breakup, there's gonna be things that, you know, there's gonna be a reason for it, right? There's gonna be mistakes on both sides, and I've always said, I think my biggest thing I've always said is I definitely wasn't an angel, but some of this stuff is like...
Not I wasn't an angel.
...into this situation, which is sad.
Sad that you did it.
Allegedly. Yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad as well. Because like... But it's fine. Honestly, guys, like, this was something which probably I kind of always knew at some point I'd probably have to address.
But you said that you were so shocked a second ago. OMFG. Dude, come up with a fucking story here.
I'm fine with addressing it, to be honest with you.
He's literally rage baiting me too. What age is he? Josh Ellum age.
Well, some of it's true. Like, it's like, look, guys, I'll go...
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's 31.
Go through the stuff that is, there's stuff which obviously, there's gonna be stuff in here which obviously is true, and there'll also be stuff, like look, okay, look guys.
Oh. So now it's true.
There's gonna be stuff which is through a lens here, where it's like from my side and also her side, okay, and how maybe she views something won't be the same as how I view something, you know, and like, and that's completely fine. Like, I'm not gonna debate that, but there's always two sides to everything, and I'm not like saying that she's wrong or invalid to feel a certain way with stuff. Like, that's not what the point
Not feel a certain way
is. You know, but there's different perspectives on how things happen, and ultimately, when it comes to breakup stuff or anything like that, it's just, you know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's literally just a case of, and you know what, I'll be so for real as well. This is something which it's something which I kind of assumed at some point in my life, like, and I'll be so for real. I'm not even that pissed, like, about like it happening in the.
He just said that he was angry. No joke. A second ago, he said that he was angry. I feel you, man. Also, people fuck up. He just said a second ago he's so angry.
Because I had to read TikTok comments over the last 2 years calling me a cheat and all this bullshit, and I had to fucking just deal with that and just tank it, right?
And now we find out that allegedly you're worse. Ba-da-ba.
Because I don't want to like say anything. And honestly, this is a good thing, because I can finally talk about it. I can finally just like fucking say it from my point of view. And hopefully this shit doesn't escalate and become something it doesn't need to be. I'm gonna probably just...
Hopefully this shit doesn't escalate and become something it doesn't need to be. Someone's panicking.
Not look at Twitter. He's pretty annoyed. I'm not annoyed. Like, it obviously it's kind of shocking in terms of like, I didn't think, you know, today was going to be the day.
But you said that you knew it was coming.
And I probably would have, I don't know, I just kind of thought like, you know, obviously me and my ex broke up for the best part of 2-3 years ago now. I kind of just thought it was let bygones be bygones, and then that would kind of be that, you know? But it's fine. It's just like, it's just when I see some comments, obviously it's kind of like hard to read some of them. It's when people call me incel and shit. Because it's like, I'm literally not. Like, that's, I'm a good guy, and I know I'm a good guy. So it's just, when that happens, it's obviously kind of sucky.
I'm a good guy, and I know I'm a good guy. Jesus Christ.
So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, man, it's I'm just not going to read the comments on it. Like, it's fine.
That's a good start. You're not even just going to read any of the comments on it.
There's going to be people who won't even, like, care to hear me out from my side. But yeah. Your biggest problem here, man? Look, guys, like, even reading through this, again, a lot of these things, like, there's just, like, some bits of information where I don't think, like, I guess it's just like, I don't know. I think it's like...
By the way, his he's so unshocked here. Just keep in mind, you're in this scenario. Your ex has just basically accused you of all these things. He's relatively calm. Like, he's relatively calm.
A little much on the info in terms of like, I don't know, it's like some sort of like kind of very private stuff, which probably didn't need to be like shared from that regard, but it's fine. Like, and I think it's,
Goodness me. Now he's saying, oh, it was private stuff. It shouldn't have been shared.
like, it's not like, I'm not gonna like, so I'm not gonna, in any way, I'm not gonna invalidate or say that she's wrong for feeling any of these ways. And obviously the way she's taken some of my actions, and there's gonna be actions from the other way around as well, you know, and like, and it's fine. You know, it's, and it's fine. I'm not gonna invalidate how she feels. That's completely fine. You literally traumatize her, dude. Like, again, this isn't, okay, it's literally whether I address this now, because I think, what was your reaction response? Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I think it's because I want to just, I'm just trying to think how, like, whether I just do this now or whether I wait. Because I want to just fucking talk about this. Like,
Dude.
so much. You're around me saying nothing because, dude, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. It's not anything else. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to decide. Because
I've never seen someone, like, appear so fucking guilty.
I'm not. This isn't something I'm not gonna address. Obviously, I'm gonna fucking address this. Well, I'm not saying anything on impulse. It's just like, yeah. Well, I don't even want to necessarily sleep on it. It's just like, it is what it is, right? I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do right now. Because we might have a sponsor in a fucking hour and a half, and it's like, oh god.
This is so strange. If anything, this just validates her even more from my point of view. Why is he moaning?
Yeah. Maybe it's a world that I need to just fucking. You know, okay. Honestly, though, Chad, this is a good thing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is a good thing, okay? Because I've been literally wanting to address the TikTok comments that I get fucking played with almost when I do anything with Pokey. So this is a good thing. Fancy unicorn, honestly, just fuck off. Like, it's obviously a lot for me right now, so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Like, it's.
I just can't get over how much he's saying he belongs in JD Sports. That's exactly where he belongs. It's so crazy to me that he just is like continuously being like, this is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's like he's trying to like persuade himself. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, this is good. We're good. We're fine. We're fine.
That's it, you know?
Dude, he sucks.
Let's watch some clips and forget this shit. Yeah, we can fucking lock it in, bro. No, dude, honestly, a week, bro. There's a world to end stream and fucking come back in like an hour. Like, I don't need a lot of time to talk about this shit. Like, this isn't.
Oof. People commenting being like, you should take a week off. Oof.
Like, this isn't like a thing where I need to like fucking, you know. I don't need to do all that. I'm not laughing about it. I'm not taking this as a joke. I'm saying this from a point of view of like.
Ooh.
I was responding to your comment in chat, dude. Obviously, this is obviously a serious thing, and again, I've said this numerous times now. Like, I think she's valid to feel how she wants to feel, but obviously, you know, I want to address this. That's
Why are you being put on the spot? Someone said. Do you know he's not being held hostage right here? He's actively live.
all I'm saying. I'm not laughing at her or the situation. Obviously, it sucks that. It also sucks for me to read that she felt this way as well, right? Like, do you know what I mean?
Not that she felt this way. And why did she feel that way?
Obviously, I don't want that. No, she was obviously a big part of my life for a good number of years. So, like, don't do that. It's not fair. It's just
Yeah, he's actively putting himself on the spot, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, no, Sav, I agree. Oh, obviously, I can't change what's put out there. That's just what it is, right? And that's just what it is, you know? And I'm just not going to read comments, but it's, yeah.
I'm just not going to read comments. No worries. Why is he moaning?
Whether I address it right this second. That's the only,
Dude, if you don't fucking...
Let me, sorry, I got a message from a friend then.
Dude, the amount he's laughing is crazy. Dude, I think you can acknowledge you're in a bad position right now. Maybe don't laugh. Maybe don't laugh. The Gabby Hanna typing. No, literally panic typing.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, no, it's more, yeah. You know, it's,
You're witnessing someone lose control of the narrative here.
one of those, you know?
Dude, this is so crazy.
I'd buy your shot if I could. Let me... Oh, God, man. God. Shot o'clock. Take it down time to get your thoughts. Yeah, well, okay, you know what it is, chat? And this is my main thing. I just don't want to do a fucking twit longer reply. I just would rather just address it on stream. But I don't know whether I need, like, do I need to reply on Twitter? Like, do I need to do all that? Like, I just don't want to fucking reply on Twitter, dude.
Because you don't want to be at the hands of a comment section? Like what? I'm
I
confused.
feel like I don't need to, right? If I can just fucking talk about it. Right?
I've never seen someone rage bait me so successfully, by the way. Just fucking talk about it.
Post my reply off, that's obviously completely fine. Like, that's obviously completely chill, you know? Brother. Oh, God. I'm just literally just trying to figure out what the fuck I do right now, bro. No, I'm not even thinking it. I'm not even thinking
Where is Rylan Adams to literally be like, get off live? Get off live. I mean, he's just kind of painting himself as a victim here, like who's stressed out and this is so on. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. He's just planning.
Chat. It's just how I address it. I'll be real, I'm very chill about this. I'm not sat there like fucking, I'm not.
Guys, I'm so chill about this. While he's swinging back and forth on his chair.
Crashing out about it. It's just Magic thing with the thing with the 5, bro. I think someone appreciate that.
Why are people gifting subs during this, by the way? That's so strange.
Well, look, man, as I said before, I'll address it properly, but as I said before, there's obviously, like, when two people break up, right, there's obviously going to be reasons as to somebody messed up somewhere, or, like, things happen, or, like, whatever, right? You know what I mean? That's just, like, how that goes, you know? Like, there's going to be some stuff which she...
It's so funny how he's, like, actively here trying to, like, dilute the situation to both bad. You think just her bad? Both bad. You think just me bad? Both bad.
View as me being disrespectful, there'll be things which I don't view the same way, and that's just completely fine. Like, you know, like, it's just different ways things are like, perceived, I guess. And that's completely fine. I'm about to clarify again.
Perceived?
In no way am I remotely invalidating how she feels. Like,
the things that we are reading that she talked about are not things about being perceived. He wasn't there.
I think it's completely fine she feels that way. But it was a personal relationship, and, you know, it was something which I, you know, like...
Just because something's personal doesn't mean it stays private forever. That would be so horrible if that was the truth.
Like, you know, there's like mistakes I made and stuff, and you know, that's just how it is. It was obviously like private matters, so I was hoping to kind of deal with it behind closed doors, but, you know.
But again, you keep saying that you knew that one day you were going to have to deal with this.
At least this way I can address all the fucking TikTok comments I get almost daily and shit, so, you know, there's that. Say something to one, dude. God, what do I do, guys? What do I do?
Dude.
One, leave the 20 gifted subs, bro. Thank you so much for the hell. No, stay so chilling, don't worry.
We live in a world, mind you, where people literally can be being accused of being, like, abusive and all these different things, and people will, like, gift 20 subs.
Very fine.
No worries.
I can't decide. Yeah, well, like, the main thing about it, guys, is that, like, ultimately, play one game of League, dude.
Adam, what's your favorite hotel to stay in New York? Because this is my first time going. That is a great question. My favorite New York hotel that I've ever stayed in, is Modern House, Soho. I stay there practically. I stay in 3 places whenever live in New York. When I'm in New York, the first one is this one, Modern House, Soho. I love this one because this is always my room. I love it. I've filmed so many videos in here. Yeah, like right here. I love this hotel. The other one that I stay in is the Soho Grand Hotel in New York, which is literally next door to it. This one's gorgeous. I love it. I stayed here the last couple times I was there. And then the other one I stay in, if I want like a cheaper option, is the New Yorker. I like the New Yorker. I've stayed here many times. I actually lived in, you know what's so crazy? I lived in this hotel my last couple weeks of living in America. And I was in a single bed room. And I need you to know how small the room was. And I had 4 suitcases that I couldn't even turn because they had to be upright because the room was that small. I lived there the last couple weeks of tour. It was miserable. It was miserable. It was so terrible. It was so terrible. I couldn't even access the bathroom sometimes because the cases were in the way. It was terrible. It was so terrible. It got to a stage where I had to start using the Starbucks across the road's bathroom because I wasn't able to get access to mine. Bonkers. Not good.
It's obviously, it's fine. Like I said, I'm not giving it a day, brother. I just want to fucking talk about it though. Like it's not even like a thing where I want to speak about it. But like maybe it's probably better that that I fucking gather my thoughts. I don't know. Maybe it's better that I gather my thoughts. I don't know, I can't decide.
Drop another galaxy down below if you want me to apologize.
I cannot decide. I'll be so for realsies. Your boy can't decide.
This is
But
so
there's a lot of, like, you know,
strange.
things in the background stuff that I, oh my god, Fuji, thank you guys, you do not need all this. Thank you for the 5 gift. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Yeah. The 24-hour rule.
He's getting so many gifted subs right now. We live in such a weird world.
What do you know, the options
Realsies
are
is crazy.
I come back like tomorrow morning. Or I either come back like tomorrow morning, or I come back later today. Like, look, I'll address all of that. That just ain't it. And I can, like, we can go back and I'll talk about everything. Like, it's, there's, again, you know, there's things from my side which I would, I think are valid points with stuff like that. You know, says anything out because I'm trying to decide.
Not our
And
valid
I don't really
points.
talk about it as much as I want to right now. You know, like, I'm just trying to, obviously, guys, like, I'm live and trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. So,
And by the way, he's actively making the decision to be live right now.
no, I'm definitely gonna reply. Like, I'm not like, no, let me, I will respond to this. It's not like a case where I'm not gonna not fucking reply. It's just, I'm just trying to, you know.
I've never seen someone appear so fucking guilty. I'll address it once the hype train on Twitch is at level 3. Literally.
There's just been yeah, it's just obviously a lot, but it is what it is. It's fine. Yeah, no, dude, because I don't have any issues with facing it. I'm like, it's fine. Like, and I said before, this is honestly like something which I think I was gonna have to deal with at some point in my life.
Is he
anyway.
rage
It's fine,
baiting?
and I'm okay with dealing with it. Like, it's cool. It's honestly cool. Like, it's fine. I can go through everything. It's all good. Can we take out comments on misunderstood? Yeah, I think that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I think I will do that.
Shit, YouTubers love turning on a camera when they're manic or emotional and spewing absolute garbage for views. Literally, because they know that people are watching. Send a galaxy and I'll tell my side of the story. He's panicking bad, dude. This is giving Johnny Silvestri.
What up, Glitch? How's it going, dude?
Why does he keep moaning?
Yeah, no, I know. It's fine, though,
Someone said, who's this white man?
bro. Corey, what the fuck are you saying, bro?
This,
Like, we done today.
this shows such a level of disrespect and not caring for the actual situation, by the way, that he is live right now. And let me just remind you again that he is 31 years old. That is so crazy.
Nah, it doesn't need to be done today. But
Excuse me? How many times have you said that you're going to address it? And now it doesn't need to be done today? No worries.
I mean, it's not like, dude, I don't like. Yeah. No, I also understand what you're saying, chat. It's not that I don't understand it.
Chat are turning against him.
Down. Same positive vibes. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, it might be a while that I need to probably. Okay, I probably should just.
Oh, so now it's going to take a while for him to respond. Fuck me. Really? Really?
Oh my god, Shark, thank you for the 5 gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro.
Even if I wasn't on her side before, I would be so on her side now. You know why? You've wasted my time. How do you end this?
Roll properly, and then I'll either come back like literally. In I'll come back once. It might be 2 hours. I might do it tomorrow morning. Just whenever I feel like I'm ready to talk about it is when I'll talk about it. I'll probably just go and chill for a little bit, and I'll come back once I've had some time to actually read. So yeah, I think that's probably the best way.
He is bouncing, mama. Look at him. He's bouncing.
Do it, you know, and then just not do all that, you know. So yeah.
Jesus.
I will leave you guys there. Oh, yeah, no, it's all good, dude. Don't worry about it. Yeah, chat. I'll come back either in a couple of hours once I've digested everything, and then we can talk about it all, or I'll do it tomorrow morning and we'll just do it then. But yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for a good stream. Sorry, I'll probably cancel this one because I don't.
Oof. I don't think that could have gone worse. I really don't think that could have been any worse than what it was. I really don't. Is Pokimane going to buy him Crisis PR? Well, I wonder what Pokimane is going to say. It really is crazy to me that, like, this is probably the worst way that you could have addressed this. And he hit all the points. Zeros across the board for me. Zeros. Oh, Pokey is involved. Pokey is they live in an apartment together. Pokimane and Josh Elam live in an apartment together. Or at least in one of her apartments. Oh, how the other half live. Wow. That was insufferable. That was insufferable. That was insufferable. Good on Kara for dropping it when he was live. That's tea. All right, we will leave it there. I hope you're all doing well, and he sucks. Bye. Wow. That was crazy. I felt like he was actively trying to piss me off. I literally felt like he was actively trying to piss me off. That hurt my head. No, literally. Oh my God. Managing mental health while being chopped an unk. Flashing his pits at the end. Listen, he's just doing what he's doing. He's just doing what he's doing. Congratulations with the new subs. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know this is crazy. So many people have subscribed within this stream. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube right now or on Twitch and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, fucking do it. Do it. Do it. Kara is such a queen for dropping this while he was live. Power move. Yeah. And again, I think like he fucked it up in every single way that he could have fucked it up. He really could have fucked it up. How's the theory test studying going? It's going well. It's going well. It's going well. Thank you for asking. Don't worry, you actually missed a whole lot of nothing. And if you felt like he was being rage baited, it's the Tubbo and Dream call all over again. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, that was bad. First time catching a live. Well, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You are nominated. Well, yes. Well, yes. Being sub for 3 years. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If anyone is going home, are you already home? If anyone's going home for the holidays, if you're not. Oh my God, thank you so much for gifting the subs. I appreciate that. I go home on Tuesday. I'm going to Chicago this Tuesday. I'm going home tomorrow. Wish me luck. Congratulations. Why did I say congratulations? That seems like something that you wouldn't need to say in that. You're home already. Home is Derry. Yeah, I'm going back to Derry on Tuesday. Which I'm excited for. Josh, you have been nominated for the Accountability Challenge. Went home today. Oh, a lot of people are already home. And if you're not celebrating as well, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, please like. Thank you, Bethy. Bethy was like, there's 1.4 thousand people watching and there's only 390 likes. I live at home, so yes. I'm glad to be home. Well, I hope we're all doing well. What time is it for everyone right now? Congratulations on being nominated. I'm seeing screenshots of Pokimane saying in a TikTok comment that she's not going to talk about the situation. Seems like a wrong thing for her. I don't necessarily think that that's going to be a good move. I have a 15-hour train. Ooh! Lydia, I wish I was in New Jersey eating a New Jersey pizza right now. Midnight. Oh, it's midnight for me too. Surgery is next Tuesday. I'm sending you so much love and well wishes with your recovery. Peyton. Saying nothing is very on brand for Pokimane. Pokimane is just someone that's really not on my radar at all. A lot of 7 p.m. people. Pokimane's just really never on my radar, if I'm being honest. Like, she never really has been on my radar. Like, I don't know. It's just because, like, I don't really like streamers and stuff like that. I really don't. Jesus Christ. Max's stream just opened. I really don't. What the fuck is Max doing live this late? It's midnight. Good for him. Anyways. New York style. So is New York style the smaller one? Is that one? But anyways, I am going to head off for the night because I want to upload these videos and I need to take the girls for a late night walk. Because we haven't been out today because I woke up super late and they still need their walk. So I'm going to do that. I hope you're all doing well. Everyone give it up for our amazing Twitch team, our mods. Everyone also give it up for our incredible YouTube mods. And chat, thank you as well for being here. And again, remember, we have one final stream tomorrow before I go home. So be here tomorrow. We will have fun. If you have any topics, write them in the Discord. We're going to raid my friend Max. We're going to raid my friend Max. So it'll automatically take you over. Just be like, Adam brought me here or something like that. Love Max. And he always speaks really highly of my audience. All right. So again, I will TTYL. Again, thank you mods. Thank you everyone. And I hope you're all having